Greetings, THT family, right?
Greetings and citations.
Greetings and salutations, THT hosts, right? I can't see my mic.
I don't think it's that loud.
I don't think they're that loud.
I feel like the mic's not picking all of it up.
It can't. There's no way. No way possible. Anyway, THT family, right? We're back. We're here. Episode 11. This is how we're ending off 2024, but you're probably going to see this at the start of 2025. So,
yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. It's December 31st.
It is December 31st.
Shout out LeBron's birthday yesterday, real quick. Shout out
LeBron. Shout out Big Bro. Shout out bro. Shout out, bro. He was able to lose to Steph Curry like 2 times in the finals. That really cemented Steph Curry's legacy. So I'll always love LeBron for that.
Wow. Shout out, bro, for beating the Warriors down 3-1.
Fake news.
That's not fake news. That's real life.
It didn't happen, Henderson.
It happened. It didn't happen. Yes, it did. It happened.
Yes, man. I believe so.
But yeah,
it's
cool though. LeBron.
Shout out LeBron.
He's like 4-6 in the finals.
Yeah, 4-6 in the finals. You know what I mean? Shout out Dirk. Dirk beat him in the finals.
Shout out Dirk.
I fuck with Dirk. Shout out Flu Games.
Shout out Luka Doncic.
Yeah, shout out Flu Games. Though. I have a Steffi Mills, so it's basically no Flu Game.
I'm saying, do we want to go confessions first?
We gotta start. We got to, bro.
We got to. Okay.
Gotta have No, you can't start with the confessions. You know why?
Why?
You need a fit check.
Oh. You want to do
So I go first? Okay.
So I'm getting him, nigga.
So on my fit check, right? I mean, Nike Tech, but then I want the New Balance runners. I'm gonna make sure you can see them. You got the Travis Scott Utopia merch tee. I saw him live in concert, January 26th. Shout out Hendo, he was there together. Got the cross chain because I love Jesus and shit.
Yeah.
Got the New Balance beanie off the shoes, and then the whole bit really, it's really like that. No cap.
All right. I got the $600 Crocs off the
Bullets.
Got the jeans. Shout out episode 3. I need a shoelace belt. If you know, you know. Shout out the OK Player merch. If you know, you know. Bracelet. Shout out rings. Shout out them.
Bro, also, I forgot to mention this. Shout out, I got my ears pierced yesterday. Let's go, Dubs in the chat. Had my nose pierced for a while. Got the cheetah print on the nails. Really good accessories.
Yeah. It's funny actually. We've been sitting here for probably like 30 minutes.
Nobody has walked by.
As soon as we start recording, everybody and their grandma want to walk by.
We actually like didn't record right away because we were expecting for somebody to walk by, so we were waiting for them so we could avoid this. Right, because we're in a place very low population. We're actually in the Phoenix Suns stadium.
Yes, this is like the VIP section.
Mm-hmm.
So like you wouldn't even know about it, but D Book hit us up because he been watching the pod. And Slim Reaper, D Book was saying that Cash Money Sniper actually watches the pod as well, but because he's so low and out the way, he didn't want to give us props.
Yeah, he said that like he would be on the pod if we got K Adams on.
Yeah, so yeah, we got to get you know what I'm saying. Shout out D Book, shout out the Suns organization for allowing us to be in this fantastic place with this wonderful art behind us.
Yeah, shout out the art.
And actually, they reserved the table.
Yeah, they reserved the table for us. THT. Yeah, we'll admit they could have hit it with like a little vacuum.
Yeah,
but like it's okay. I mean, I'm talking about the clock, my nigga.
Oh yeah, no, that was This needs a vacuum. This needs a shine. But we're still low. So
we're still, you know what I mean. Like it's okay.
It's whatever.
KD's gonna be a KD book on the next pod. But you guys got to remember what you said this pod was the recap.
So we're gonna recap 2024 after the confessions. We're gonna give us some ratings, rank some things today. We're gonna get back to what we're known for. A lot of NBA analogies, a lot of sports takes, music takes. Before we go any further, shout out all the girls who I've been emotionally attracted to, physically attracted to. Shout out all the girls I've had crushes on this year. I'm not gonna say any names. That's got an OD. Like I would never ever drop names for no reason.
Well, no, remember that one episode we were unfiltered. So if you watch episode 5, you know there was a lot of name drops in that episode.
What? Wait, was that when we were standing up outside? Wait, which episode 5? Where was we at?
That's when we had like the Muslim lady and Moral behind us. Yo, you know what we should do?
Muslim lady?
Should we rate our first 10 episodes?
Wait, wait, let me see the thumbnail right quick.
That's the thumbnail for this one.
Oh, this was a good pod. Okay, yeah. I wanna rank pod.
No, not right now though.
Oh, at the end, yeah. Let's get confessions. I'm sorry, we're getting off topic. I'm just so happy to be here, and I love.
But okay, I also like to give a shout out. Bro. Shout out to all the guys.
Shout out to Mob.
Shout out all the guys.
Shout out Fearsome Foursome. Shout out ODR. Shout out Reapers Rico Suspects. Shout out THT. And fuck the Holy Trinity. Not the real one, but
yeah, not the real one.
Shout out God. Shout out God. Shout out God in them. No, but fuck fuck that one nigga who do ops now. I ain't gonna say no names.
I wonder if he watches it because like you know the situation. That's not important.
Hey, he could have been right here.
He could have been.
I mean, he was the Holy Spirit, so like you knew he was like. Mm-hmm. Well, like not to say the Holy
Spirit.
Shout
out him to saying a lot player shit. Like if you ever get back on this piece and QC, then there could be a guest, no cap. Like,
fuck like no, it's cooked. No, it's cooked.
It's cooked.
Yeah, it's cooked.
It's cooked. I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, it's cooked.
Okay. But yeah, shout out the guys. Like I don't focus on the bitches, bro. The girls, the hoes, them. Like they don't get no shout outs.
I don't focus on them until I feel like, I gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm on the same type, but like, but shout out the guys. The guys got me through the year. The hoes, they're fucked up the year for me. Yeah.
The hoes be fucking me up mentally.
Yeah, in fact, shout out. No, fuck my ex. She's weird. Anyway. The first confession. The first ever girl I dated was white, but I'm better now. I followed Dr. Umar's teachings with the hand heart. But the hand heart is white. And what makes you think it's right? You're a white man, right? Dr. Umar isn't for you.
He's not for you. You're a Neanderthal.
Date your people.
Date your people.
Date your, like the black people. They're not for you, my nigga. Date your people.
Like clearly, you don't follow the teachings of Dr. Umar. If you're white, if you're black, then this doesn't matter to you. But if you're white, based on the emojis that you're sending in, you obviously do not follow the teachings of Dr. Umar because he teaches that black women and black men need to be together, and that the Neanderthals should not be interrupting any of that.
And what do you think you are if you're a white man?
You're a Neanderthal.
Okay, I'm sorry to break
based on what Dr. Umar teaches.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
So my advice to you, if you're white, please stop taking our. Yeah, please stop taking the Nubian queens from us, please.
If you're white, bro, if you really want to date a black woman, here's the way that you do it, right? You find a black girl who's mixed, and she identifies as a mixed woman, right? If she's not black first, because what Dr. Umar says is this, right? If you're mixed, right, it's like, imagine you mixing chocolate milk with white milk, right?
Okay.
Is it chocolate milk mixed with some white? Is it white milk mixed with chocolate?
Or is it just milk?
It's just milk. It's just chocolate milk. Like, claim your chocolate side. So if she's not claiming her chocolate side, she's trying to be extra white.
If she's not over claiming her chocolate side,
then that's
your guy.
That's the type of girl I want you to go for.
Absolutely.
But if she's a black proud queen, for one, she shouldn't be dating a white man, so she might be a little insecure.
So maybe she need to teach. Not teach. Maybe she needs to learn from Dr. Umar herself.
Yeah, facts. I agree.
And if you're a black man, I'm proud. I'm proud of you. If you're a black man, I'm proud that you found your way back to the gods.
Yeah, no.
God.
But I want to say this: like, why are you using a white heart? Like, I feel like you're trying to confuse us. I don't fuck with that.
Now, if you're black using a white heart, clearly you don't listen enough to Dr. Umar because you're not secure in your blackness.
Yeah. Anyway, bro.
Wait, but
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't got a belt. No matter what you are, you need some lashes. You need some lashes, okay?
So for this confession, we do have your IP when you confess. So you will be receiving 65 lashes before the start of the year.
Facts. Okay, so the next one is right. It has this emoji. These emojis next to each other. My cousin while I was asleep. 2nd grade summer. Now this is really
this is so confusing because mind you, this symbol usually means like.
Of course, you crush your shit. Okay, you crush your shit.
No, we're not dapping you up on that because this is disgusting.
But it says your cousin while you were asleep, which makes it like your cousin crushed you while you were asleep.
Or did you do it on accident? But there's no way you could do that on accident.
Yeah, you couldn't like sleepwalk into some crushing, so you had to go on the crush.
But also, does this mean like, was it just finger? I don't know. This confession is scary. It's scary. It's scary.
But quite frankly, bro, I'm like, no matter what, I'm concerned for you. Because I feel like, bro, you're not supposed to start doing sexual things at 2nd grade. Like, that's traumatizing in its own, bro. 2nd graders not supposed to be crushing. No cap. You're not supposed to do that until you get married. That's what God said. Okay. So, right, that's concerning. But it says while you were asleep. Now, in second grade, legally, you cannot give consent no matter what. Let's start there. So, no matter what, that was statutory rape. But if you were asleep,
right,
it's just regular rape, which is worse
either
than
way,
statutory rape.
Wait, I feel like we cannot give this confession this much attention because this is disgusting. No matter in any way around it, this is utterly disgusting. Now I understand y'all was young, maybe y'all didn't know what y'all was doing, but like there's just not enough information.
You have to remember, like, we're supposed to give advice.
We're supposed to give you just like, and you're not giving a name. Like we're just sitting here.
Really, bro? The best
thing I can tell you,
the best thing I could tell you, go to therapy, bro. Like THT is great. But neither of us are therapists. And like if you have things like this on your chest starting in second grade, you probably have a lot more trauma in your life. And I think it's better in the long run for you to go to therapy when you're young so you can try to work on your healing process older you get.
If it's not therapy, at least find a safe place. It don't got to be therapy because that shit can get expensive. But like,
yeah, find like a trusted adult, anything.
I think that's all we have to say about that one.
Right.
I'm disgusted. Personally, I'm disgusted.
Yeah, because on THT, there's only one half of us is adult.
Right.
And for two, I don't know, like, if we're the trusted adult that you want to share this to the internet with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you follow THT, you have us on Instagram. You know how to reach out to us. So you're good.
Also, like, real talk, I'm thinking, like, based on, wait, what was I going to say? I was going to say, damn. Speaking of it being underage shit, I hate being a little nigga. Because the bat hoes are 18, 19, 20. Like, nigga, I'm 16. They're like, damn, no.
No, I will say this as a 16-year-old,
where's it going with this?
Intertwined with older people at a younger age. It's possible. If there's a will, there's a way.
Okay. Because, like, there's been so many times where I've realized that age plays a factor, and that sometimes when it doesn't have to. Now, I'm going to give you two different stories. I feel like I told one of these stories on the pod before. I was at UWN with the one ball guys, and I was getting my guest pass. We was chopping it up with some shit, you know what I'm saying? She's like, now when I'm with the one ball guys, I'm trolling. This is peak troll. This is me trolling to the max. She said, I was born in 03. My first instinct is, damn. Mind you, that's 21 years ago. She had my ID. She asked me, when was I born? What year? She has my ID. There's no reason for me to lie. There's no. I say 08. Oh, the banter stops immediately. The banter stops. And I'm just like, damn.
He would have said 05, he would have been in there. He would have been a liar. But I would have
been in there. I would have been a damn lie, though. And I don't like to lie to women who I'm not even trying to pursue, but like starting any relationship off, friendship, romantic relationships, starting anything off with a lie is ridiculous. There's no reason to. And there's another story, but let's get through these confessions so we can get to ranking shit in. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the next confession is I had a friend who was trying to and still probably wants to date and fuck with Nadiri. You know, just like I feel like what we have to say about this is like
no, I got this. All right, so clearly this isn't meant for me. So I'm gonna run the play. All right, Chris Paul, Lob City Clippers. Okay, we got DeAndre Jordan on the post, Blake Griffin on the wing, finna cut. I'm finna throw the lob. Okay. If your friend has been trying to get on Nadiri, depending on the shots that your friend has took, you might want to reevaluate this confession. But if it's like they ain't really done nothing, you know, if they ain't put up no shots yet, well, it's always time to get in the lab. So put some shots up.
Put some shots up. Like, remember, confessions are anonymous, but like type shit like
you might as well come forward at this point.
Yeah, like you can leave an anonymous tip. Cause like I feel like it's like if you're the friend, right? And I'm not saying that I'm gonna fuck with your friend, but what I'm saying is like, right, if your friend wants something, right?
Right. You're supposed to go help.
You're supposed to help them, right? So being non-anonymous, so I can share my honest thoughts on this is only gonna help because I wouldn't want to lead your friend on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Want to give her false delusions or anything like that. So
Yeah.
that's the best thing you could do. Oh my God. Okay.
I already know. I'm already
I
knowing.
nutted in the Caribbean. Long story short, my girl was fucking on the boat, and we finished in the water. It hurt, and no, I'm not that sooner ass nigga.
I'm assuming he meant to say gooner ass nigga.
Yeah, I was just blinded by Punani. So, one time you nutted in the Caribbean, like in the ocean,
in the water,
like in the water.
Did you nut in the water?
Or long story short, you could have just put the long story because I have questions. Me and my girl was fucking on a boat, and we finished in the water. So, like, were you guys stroking in the water? And then how did it hurt to, like, climax in the water?
So they said they were on a boat, right?
Uh-huh.
So my question is this: was the boat docked? One.
Yes.
Or was y'all out in the ocean on the boat, and halfway through I was like, man, fuck the boat. Some thought that it got the strongest shit with the beluga whales.
Now that's crazy. Another thing that's crazy is who was driving the boat?
Who was driving? Was this a yacht? Were y'all with Diddy? Like what's
like genuinely?
Like what island were y'all on? Like there's so many.
Into the water in Diddy, I'm gonna tell you this right now. It wasn't water. It was baby oil, right? You jumped into a pool of baby oil. Like, just let's be honest, bro. Y'all remember that video of Meek Mill in the pool? The reason why he couldn't swim is
you deserve it. You insert the "You Deserve It, Daddy" clip.
Yeah, put that in, Simon.
Put that in, Simon.
You doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
But yeah, I feel like you trying to say that, like, trying to put down a gooner, but you were blinded by Punani.
You might be worse. That might. Well,
if we're gonna be honest, right? I think the word for this is that you're a pussy whip. So, gonna be honest, right? You were so blinded by the intriguing scenario that you got some buns that you wanted to fuck something in the ocean, in the water, and like that doesn't, like, maybe in a hot tub, but in the ocean though.
In the ocean?
What if a piranha just ate your balls?
So not only that is like you might have impregnated some sea animals.
Facts. So we get like our first merman and shit. Like we got some mutants. Yes.
It's your fault, gang.
Fucked up world.
There's nothing. There's no advice for us to get. There's nothing for us to say.
You just want to get this off your chest, bro.
You just want to tell this. You wanted the whole world to know that you was cracking some in the Caribbean. You one of them niggas I know I don't want to be around.
But okay, I'll have to say this, right? If this nigga went on vacation with his girl, he must be grown as shit.
Facts.
So, okay. So that's all I'm gonna say, bro.
That's all we got, bro. Oh yeah, while he's loading up that next confession, y'all see I'm back in Fro State. I missed the twist a little bit, but you know, I feel like being natural and being you, that's the only way you can ever progress as a human. And the twist, sometimes, you know, I'm like, damn, I'm crispy with the twist, but the Fro is me. Mm-hmm. Fro State, flow state, natural, like whatever you want to call it, like, yeah, is who you are.
If Hendo really loved the twist, he would have got dressed.
That's what I'm saying. I've been lying to the world and saying I was gonna get dressed for years.
He's not lying. It's happening in 2025.
Yeah, and Cardi's dropping too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so is Isaiah Rashad. But he said he's been in the lab, guys. Isaiah Rashad says he's been in the studio.
Cardi's been dropping leaks for over a year. Okay, being in the lab, he hasn't even leaked anything yet. You're in the first stage. It's gonna be at least 3 years.
Is this what it feels like to be a Kanye fan? Like, talk to me. Like, you know the nigga in the studio, and then the nigga's like, "We gonna drop," and he doesn't drop, and then it becomes Giannis.
Bro, he literally dropped a single, right? Beauty and the Beast. And then in the original leak, it was no AI. Right. In the version that he dropped, it was hella AI, and then he took it off of streaming platforms. Nigga, what are you doing? And then he dropped a bunch of merchandise. Shout out Yeezy.com. I look, you want to buy something, but they be taxing on the shipping crazy. So niggas got to really do a group order, just realistically speaking. Yeah. Let's keep it a yet. But like, still, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, the next confession says, y'all are cute. Once again, right? When Hendo said
was there an emoji?
Yeah, a little kissy face.
Okay.
When me and Hendo said last time, right? We slap box in front of the hoes. It's no y'all. You got to choose, okay?
But also, like, you and your friend?
Yeah, you and your friend?
Like, but also, like, you know what I'm saying? This is getting to the point where now y'all are having parasocial relationships with us.
Yes.
But we're attainable. Like, attainable in the sense that you can get a conversation out of us, probably.
Yeah, like, even if you don't follow you on Instagram, if you are in one of our message requests,
we'll probably see it.
Well, we'll see it, and we'll probably respond for the plot.
Yeah, we
realistically speaking, we're gonna do it for the plot. Now, if you're chop shit, do you have a chance? But like,
here's the thing. If you're chop shit, we gotta see what you're. If you're on some, here's the problem. Okay, I don't feel like being unattractive per person because it's not an objective thing most of the times.
It's true.
That does not hold you back from shooting shots and making them hoes. If you're not if I don't find you the most attractive, that does not mean that I can't develop emotional romantic feelings for you. So
this is true.
So if you are not feeling like you the baddest bitch on earth, and you want to tween cross hezzy pull hezzy boom that bitch.
Because you gotta remember, right? It's like everybody has their own game, right? Everybody is not Paul George type of smooth.
I just saw that fucking vid.
Everybody's
Did you send
not,
that to me?
I might have.
You might have. You might have.
Everybody is not like a Paul George smooth ass nigga. Sometimes you have to get your bucket like Patrick Beverly.
Sometimes you gotta be a grimy nigga and get in the paint.
Sometimes you gotta get your bucket like Draymond. It's okay.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Draymond done hit 700 threes in his career, nigga. Draymond is probably a Hall of Famer. Getting his jersey number retired, all that. His offense is mid. But you know he's really good at his defense. So he gonna make sure if he pull you, you're not getting away.
And also
that sounds bad.
And also, like, this is for me, but also like it's not over until it's over, guys. Like until the fat lady sings, right? It could be in a dry spell. It really could. It could be, damn, am I cooked? You gotta keep shooting. You gotta stay in the game until you know. You can't feel it. You gotta know, man.
Yeah, really speaking, bro, the best advice I can give any young person in general, because I'm a young person myself, is that you just have to keep shooting, because if you shoot less, you're just gonna think about all the rejections and you're gonna be in your head. You're gonna lose confidence. But if you have confidence, like even if you shoot 30% from three, if you got confidence in your shot, I'm fine with you taking the last shot rather than the nigga who shoot 37%, but he not confident in the shot, because I'll trust your confidence. I know you feeling it.
What shots are you taking? Let's go to the 30%, right? Let's just say 33 to make it easy, right? If you're shooting 15 shots, that means you make it 5. And if you're shooting 15 at 15 bad bitches, 15 fine niggas, whoever you are, that was crazy. That means you pull 5. That means
you're doing good. And what niggas don't know is, right, like, let's be honest, right, the baddest bitches don't get the most niggas. And you hear me out, right? The baddest bitches are kind of like a little intimidated. Damn, like she too bad. I'm there scared to talk to her. But if you see you like an 8, like a 7, like, all right. She seems like she probably got a little personality. I could walk up to her, she not could be like, you know what I mean? And you gonna pull that. And I mean, the 7, 8's pulling more niggas. So what that means is, boys, you gotta start shooting at all the bad bitches, because the bad bitches not getting shots put up on them.
So this is the last thing I feel like we should say, because we got to move on. If you want to add on to this, you can. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. If you're putting up shots, right? Let's say just because Steph Curry shoots a shot and that bitch goes in does not mean it was a good shot to take. It's just he's Steph Curry. Literally. So what I mean by this is, if you, all right, let's say she's a 9 out of 10, right? If you pull that bitch, you know what I'm saying, you shoot it and you make the shot. In hindsight, after, you're like, okay, I shouldn't have shot this shot. Because sometimes what you see is not what you're going to get. And at the end of the day, it takes a certain amount of maturity to not let the physical appearances and like overcloud the personality judgments.
Literally.
Because, look, just because you shoot that bitch and it go in does not mean you're going to take this shot again.
Facts. Really, I think like another thing is, I think like what he was saying earlier about like the emotional attractiveness, I think personality pools are underrated. I think like that's what this is shit you can grind for, bro. You work hard, you're gonna get you that roster spot, get you that number 1 spot. Because there's a lot of people out here who are attractive and they're dating below their attractiveness, right? And you be like, damn, but those also be the people that be the most locked in, because personalities, being intertwined with somebody on a deeper level means more than like first glance beauty could ever mean.
Because this is what I'm gonna say, right? I would rather sit and have a conversation that is engaging. It don't even got to be flirtatious all the time. I'd rather have one that's engaging. You know what I'm saying? It's clearly good vibes. Then just talk to a wall. And like, every human has a personality, but not all personalities are colorful. Not all personalities have different aspects. Like
exactly.
Let's take let's take
This
this photo for example. I would say that this painting has a lot of personality to it, more personality than this one. Now, off first rip, wow, this is beautiful, beautiful art. This looks a little less, you know what I'm saying? Off first glance, right? This has a lot of really minute, specific details. You know what I'm saying? Look at the seeds. Look at the petals. Look at everything, right? This is beautiful. This looks almost thrown together like a collage. Okay, but wait, what am I looking at here? Is she under the sea? Okay. Pothead series prints. Fish earring. Why does she have a fish earring? Why does this look like the bottom of the sea floor? Why is this giving me Caribbean vibes? So now we've assessed both situations, and if I went home, I would rather have this photo up, this painting up, than this painting, because I can look at it and find something new every time. Whereas I am looking at a painting of a sunflower. I'm not knocking this painting, but I would rather have this one personally.
And like at some point, right, this one is like it's too calculated. It's like it's art. Like art is beautiful, but like, bro, like the beautiful part about art is that it's abstract, that it's unique. That is like something that like you can replicate that. You can't replicate this, but this is a unique idea. If you try to recreate it, it's gonna be something different every time. That's exactly what it is, right?
Furthermore, to intertwine this back to what we were saying, both of these are bad bitches. Yeah.
Facts. It's true.
But personally speaking, for me, this bad bitch is offering more to me on a deeper level than this one. And therefore, I would rather entertain conversations. I would rather indulge in this bad bitch than this bad bitch, because this bad bitch is offering more that's it's gonna activate my brain in different areas. Like this bad bitch is gonna say something, and I'm gonna be like, wow, I didn't think about it this way.
Literally. He's saying
this one is okay, you're just gonna show me more and more about yourself without adding really anything more than just more basic lore, more basic, very fantastic details.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Yeah.
He cooked.
Thank you.
The last confession. I'm actually not comfortable reading this one.
I'll read it. I can read it. Trying to grab them dreads and hit it from the back with the, y'all know the emoji where it's like a moaning, eyes shut, eyebrows down, like this. Seeing as I don't have dreads, I'm 96% sure this is meant for Nadiri.
He was talking about Hendo's twist. Let's be honest. He's talking about the twist. He was confused. It says trying to pull him.
Now, last episode, what did we talk about? Bitch had a strap. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so would you rather get strapped by a girl or fucked by a dude?
Now let's talk about it. So the pros and cons. Okay, so the dude that's like really real, like that's not. I'm uncomfortable thinking because like that's an organism. That is a human organism.
That's true.
Now the feeling is probably gonna be the same either way.
Yeah, bro. To me, it's like, all right. Would you rather get conquered by a woman or conquered by a nigga? And like,
I think personally, like here's the problem. I would never choose this.
Yeah,
but for the sake of entertainment,
for the sake of the pod,
let's put it life or death. Okay, you got to pick one. Personally, I'm taking the girl. I feel like I don't know though. I really don't. I really don't want to pick one. Don't want to pick one.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think I would have to choose the girl based off the premises that getting conquered by a man in that way is something that you can never come back from. Women are inherently nurturing, caring, and all that stuff. So if your mama beat your ass one day, you're like, damn, but she can still give you a hug after and lift you up and kind of like brush you under the rug. Right. You get fucked by a nigga, he go mostly do it is throwing you a towel after. Clean yourself up, nigga.
So
the girls really gonna care for you. The issue that
is arising right now is that he has a lot of added detail to this about how the niggas treat people after. So what you're saying is the woman will give you some aftercare.
Yeah.
She might even let you hit after. Is that what you're saying?
Possibly whatever's gonna make you feel better.
But the nigga is not doing any of that.
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, inherently, right?
Inherently. Okay.
The dude is like probably not.
So you're saying he's primal?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're a dude and you're fucking other niggas, you're gay. But like, usually, if you like to be on top, there's a reason. Like, you're not gonna want to be on bottom.
Okay.
But if you're a girl, you might like topping sometimes. But at the end of the day, you're still a girl, so you still have your needs. So you still gotta get off how you get off. So that's my logic.
I don't think there's nothing more for me to say.
I choose girl. What do you choose?
I already said I chose girl. I chose girl too. Also, shout out whoever sent that confession in. I guess. Hey, like I said earlier, if you want to put that shot up, put that shot up. You know what I'm saying? Now, like the outcome,
no, that's a bad no. Don't put that shot up. No.
Listen, this is Draymond when he didn't pass the ball to KD and took that bitch down the court and lost that motherfucker.
And what happened? KD left the Warriors after that season.
Here's the problem: you can't hold this back from shooting your shot because you have to be you. Because this
Draymond didn't even get a shot up.
This might not work on Nadiri, but this could work on another nigga. So you have to practice that shot in order to make it.
It might work on one of the niggas in the comments. We also forgot to say like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
We need more subscribers. We need more.
We're gonna put that in the front of the video. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, in the comment section, put wrapping paper. Put wrapping paper. Put wrapping paper in. If you made it this far in the video, put wrapping paper in.
And we also could put any fish emoji because I like
fish. I have a joke for you, THT family. What did the fish say when he ran into the wall?
What did he say, Anderson?
Wait, do you want 1, 2, or 3?
Give us a trifecta.
Trifecta? So should I run them off at the same time?
Yeah.
The fish, when he ran into the wall, said, damn. Bro. What did the fish say when he ran into the wall? Nothing. Fish don't talk. Am I muted? Okay. Last one. What did the fish say when he ran into the wall? Blah, 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 blah.
I'm going to say it into your mic so they hear you.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
I can't even fake laugh right now. But that is me because I put that shot up so many times. It's second nature. You know what I'm saying?
You put up trying to grab them.
No. I put up. What did the fish say when we ran into the wall?
Oh, okay.
There's shout out.
Also,
Cam.
but this confession was sent at 10:20 p.m.
I don't think that counts. Anything after 10 p.m. might not be real.
I don't know what type of vibrations you're on, but I know your LED lights in your room. If you have some, we know what color they are. We know what you are.
Hot pink.
Yeah, hot pink.
Anyway, are those all the confessions for today?
That's all the confessions, right?
All
So let's segue this. Let's put this into our next segment, right?
Okay.
2024 recap. Well, let's talk about some moments of the year, right?
Okay. So do you want to go? You said let's talk about music first.
So whatever you're feeling, man.
I feel like let's rank the episodes that we've dropped so far.
Rank the episodes, right? So episode 1 unanimously, Assassination. Episode 7.
I agree. That's number 1.
Episode.
That is our Fortnite season 1, chapter 7. That is literally
like when niggas don't know, our first pod we came out. We got 202 views, 11 comments, 17 likes. Our second most viewed podcast after that is literally Assassination. 106 views, 5 comments, 10 likes. Assassination is the only thing that can possibly rival our introduction. And if we talk about quality of the episode, the introduction is not close.
It's not. I think in terms of quality, episode 1 is better than episode 2.
Mm-hmm, I think so.
But episode 7, it's like season 2 of The Wire. You know what I'm saying? Because in season 2, there's a lot going on.
I don't know what he's saying.
But it's the best written. There's a lot of really great detail, and it's clean. It's thorough. It's a great season. But also, season 1 was fantastic, and so was season 4. So you got to understand that 2 being the best is because of what it brings. In episode 7 of the THT family, THT pod, it brought so much. There was great trolling jokes.
Great.
We talked about music. We talked about deep pulls. We talked about Frank Ocean. We talked about. There was so much going on.
That probably was great. It was great work.
Summertime vibes. It was amazing. That was before I went missing.
Facts. But I think after 7, right, you got to give it to Pilot, bro.
Yeah.
Assassination of Pilot, it does sound like 9/11. But I think Pilot is the best because it was the start of something special. Quality-wise, right, audio's a little suspect. We might have to remaster that.
Facts.
There were some things that were like in our mics weren't on, blah, 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 right? But at the end of the day, we gave you 28 minutes and 51 seconds of pure fire.
And it was authentic. And it was real. Like, it was us.
How y'all doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Good.
Have a great 2025.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You know, I never celebrate holidays like that, so I keep forgetting.
Yeah. I know that.
I know that feeling.
I know that.
All to it.
You too. So yeah, episode 1, it was really raw, very authentic. It's definitely our second best episode. Now
3, I think
we could go 3 here. We could go Jackie episode 3.
We could go Jackie. I've heard that.
Because she could also be number 2. To be honest,
she could be number 2. I think, bro, we have some good combos there too.
Absolutely.
I think adding another person to the mix really set us off crazy. So, pause. I mean.
Should we do that more often? Should we add more people to the mix more often?
I think we should.
I agree.
Starting in 2025, we're gonna have more polls on the Instagram,
absolutely,
more all that stuff.
More guests coming on the podcast.
We want you guys to recommend guests, right?
Yes.
CHT family, we're officially announcing right here, right now, that you will be choosing our next guest.
So if you made it this far in the video, comment who you want to see in the next vid.
Yes.
Like this, sub, like, and comment who you want to see in the next vid. We're gonna get whoever you want. If y'all want to get Barack Obama on the podcast, well, we gotta go get Barack.
Yeah, we gotta go get Barack.
We gotta go get Barack. All right.
I will say though, please live in a world of realism.
Please,
because
unless
if you give us Barack, we might never have another episode.
We might.
You might be cooked. Because but
so far the rankings we have are 7 at 1, episode 1 at 2, and Lost Files episode 3 at 3. I like this so far. I really do.
No cap. Okay, for me, I'm thinking after this, right?
I like Sidewalk Rule. I like that one where we're setting up. 4. I like 4 and 5.
4 and 5 should be back to back. I think so too. I was thinking the same shit.
So should we go 4 or 5?
Yes, we have to.
We got to keep it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because episode 4, it was very enthusiastic. There was a lot of energy, good vibes. Besides the nigga not knowing the Sidewalk Rule.
Yeah. I'm kind of scared that nigga might hunt his nose. He's just buff as shit. Niggas don't know. Because we couldn't really show you on the camera. He was gigantic, bro.
Yeah, it was.
And he definitely looked up and wanted smoke.
Yeah. Because he knew he was fucked up. He knew he fucked up.
Yeah.
So I like episode 4. I like episode 5 at 5. Okay. I'm gonna put that down. 7, 1, 3, 4, 5.
And then for me, right, I think for 6. I don't know how you feel. I'm liking episode 10. I think
I'm
10
not
at
mad
6.
at it. I like 10.
I like 10 at 6.
I like 10 at 6 too. Because after that point, like Confessions, episode 2, what's the other fucking 2? What am I missing?
Yeah, we got Kicked Out the Library, Confessions, We Found Hendo, I'm Gonna Let You Finish, and
okay, I like I'm Gonna Let You Finish.
We didn't get canceled.
I like I'm Gonna Let You Finish.
I do too. I think that can be 6.
Wait, is episode 10 We Found Hendo?
No. Episode 9 is We Found Hendo.
Oh, episode 10 is the one we just recorded at the library. Right, and episode 9 is We Found Hendo.
All right.
Okay, ooh, I like 9.
Those were 2 bangers.
I like 9.
I'm really pro 10 at 6. I'm 9 at 7. I'm gonna give 8 at 8, and then I think that's fair, right? Because something has to be at the bottom of the list. I thought we dropped all the bangers.
I want to say 2. No, but 2 had a lot of good subject matter.
2 did have a lot of good subject matter.
I think Confessions, personally, I feel like Confessions is my least favorite one that we've recorded.
I agree, honestly.
So, okay. So Confessions, we know that's 10.
Yeah.
Now, where I'm getting caught up is We Found Hendo, because that's when I happened to. Because that was 9. That was 9. I like the one. Was that 8? I like 8. When he was outside before the school year started.
Talk about the Olympics, tell some stories, talk about music. That was a good one.
Because I like it. Should the first 6 we got 7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 10. Those are in the right spots.
Yeah, I agree.
But now it's the toss up.
Well, we found Hendo. I'm gonna let you finish in episode 2. Kicked Out the Library.
I feel like we should go. Here's the question: does the lack of quality make it a less good of an episode. Because episode 2, the audio was really trash. It was
This is
terrible.
true.
It was, but it was if we had the mics, I think episode 2 would have been top 5 maybe.
I mean, but
I think
right,
without if we had mics, I think episode 2 is better than episode 1.
I feel like, I don't know if that's crazy or not.
Episode 2, we talked about the TikTok Riz party.
Oh,
We talked about March Madness.
Episode 2 it gotta be 7. It gotta be 7. Off TikTok Rich Party alone. Shout out the Laylas.
Shout out Reagan.
Shout out Reagan.
Shout out Mello. Shout out Quinn.
Shout out
Layla Badass Friends. Shout out Destiny and Alina, bro. Holy shit. I don't care. No, they're nice. No, they're.
Let's shout out people at the shout out Millie, man. Shout out Miliano.
Shout out to Miliano.
He was there.
Shout out Nia. Shout out Nia.
Yeah, shout out Nia.
I like her photos are tough.
Her senior photos. She did
I'm talking about what she takes. Those are hard too.
I didn't even know she took photos.
She has really good social media aura. Like,
her social media aura is crazy. I feel like she's a lot of people's friend crush. You know, I feel like that's a girl thing, right? As a nigga,
like
I've never had a friend crush. Being girl, like, oh yeah, I really want to be friends with them. Like, they're my friend crush.
There's not a lot of niggas on my I want to be friends with that nigga.
Yeah, no, facts. I feel like any nigga I want to be friends with, like, right place, right time, I'll just speak to him. And it'll just work. And if it didn't work, type shit.
But also, I feel like we're social. Like, if we went to a concert and we like, that nigga seemed cool. Mm-hmm. Like, remember Lone and them? It was them 3 niggas. Bro, that was 2023?
I was 2020.
Shout out the Lone concert at Summerfest. All right. So, we got episode 2 at 7. Yes.
No, that was 2022 because we saw a Ken in 2023.
Nigga, we saw a Ken a couple months ago.
No, we saw him a couple months ago. Oh, because this year's 2022. Oh, I'm tweaking. My bad. I'm tripping.
Nigga said 2022.
I'm tripping.
All right.
I'm third.
All right. So we got episode 2 at 7.
I'm going to let you finish it. We found Hendo. This is hard one, right?
We found Hendo was 9, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to let you. I think we go 9, 8, and then Confessions.
Honestly, bro, 9, 8, that's a toss-up.
It could go either way.
Because the thing is, right, we found Hendo was more Confessions sports focused, right?
It was like a welcome back.
Mm-hmm. Like, welcome back, life updates, wrestling confessions. We talked some things that happened in the NBA at the time. Mm-hmm. We talked Derrick Rose retirement, Hall of Fame, all that stuff. I'm gonna let you finish was Olympics and like pure deep pools, music, all that. That's
what I'm saying.
And so I feel like music, deep pools, all that stuff is more authentic to us. So that's why we go 8 over 9.
8, 9, and then Confessions.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. All right. And Confessions was episode what?
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So based on this, go ahead and read out the
So our number 1 TC's undisputed favorite episode 7, Assassination. After that.
If I didn't already, drop y'all favorite episodes in the comments.
Yeah, drop the episode.
Drop y'all favorite episodes in the comments.
You know, obviously, but don't be scared to like double, triple, and quadruple comment.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
if you finish in the whole pod, you need to comment for every part.
If I've ever texted you after you liked the message from me, left me on delivery, left me on scene, oh God, you need to be in them. If I've ever double texted you at all, if I ever called you on the phone, if I ever post you on my story, if I ever commented on your Instagram post, better be.
So we got Assassination, Pilot, The Lost Files, They're Back, Unfiltered, We Didn't Get Canceled, Kicked Out the Library, I'm going to let you finish, We Found Hendo, Confessions. Those are our 10. That's a good 10. I'm happy with that 10.
I'm happy with that 10 too. That also shows like, even though those aren't pulling crazy views or crazy engagement, in 10 years, when we're fucking famous and wealthy, because like that's just what's going to happen for us based on the shit that we do and the trajectory we're on right now. Niggas are gonna find this because I don't feel like we're ever taking this down.
Nah.
Niggas are gonna find this and they're gonna be like, wow, they was dropping gems. They was dropping jewels.
Literally. I can't in good faith ever take this down. No matter
how far. They was dropping jewels. Shout out Thug.
Shout out Thug got free this year, nigga. Yes, I love that for 2024.
Rio free, nigga.
Rio free, Thug free.
Trump back, nigga. Come on, man.
Lil Derrick locked up. All good things.
Ain't Young Boy locked up too?
Yeah, that's great for
shit, Rod Wave finna retire? Nigga, come on.
This is a great year.
Kid Carson dropped the deluxe. Lone dropped an album.
Lone did drop an album.
Like,
is it bad if I say I still haven't listened?
Huh?
Is it bad if I say I still haven't listened to Lone's album?
Nah, not really. Lone's album. I was fucking with the first like 12 songs, and then it got really boring to me. And then I gotta listen to the deluxe. But like, and then About Money bonus, the bonus track, I fucked with that. I did. What's up, baby? I'm such a young innocent.
I'm gonna listen to it for sure.
I got
It's like on my list for albums to listen to. Lately, I've been like deeper into like my older shit.
Let's talk about Marvin Gaye being the fucking GOAT. I didn't understand at first. I swear to God, like
he never knows what's going on.
I didn't understand. Facts. I didn't understand why people appreciated Marvin Gaye so much, and then I heard his cover of Donald Beard's "Where Are We Going," and like shit just started clicking. Like, there's this artist named John Batiste, and like he hears music on a like ancestral, spiritual way that like you can feel, you can see the vibes of the music coming off. Well, you can see the vibes of the music like seeping into his soul while he's playing the piano. And I like to think that not on that level at all, because and he's good at the piano. He's a prodigy. But like, I like to think that to some extent that's how everybody feels and experiences music. And I like to think I'm a step above the average human. If we put him at the pinnacle, I'm somewhere in between. But like, it was one of those moments of like understanding and realization that like it made me more comfortable and made me understand who I was as a person after the first listen. And I was like, okay, Marvin Gaye, I get it, bro. You've earned me as a supporter, even though you're dead as shit, even though you're not alive.
Bro, fuck Marvin Gaye's dad.
Yeah, and fuck, what's that nigga name? Joe Jackson?
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga too. Shout out Stevie Wonder for still being alive.
All right. Shout out Stevie Wonder for being alive. For sure, Ski.
Okay. So we got through the pod episodes. Where do you want to take this? Do you want to go music 2024? Do you want to go sports of the year? Do we want to go? That's really it. Nobody gives a fuck about anything else. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I think.
And then I feel like we should save our life shit for the end.
Do we make music? Okay, if life shit's gonna be the main event, I think we gotta talk about music.
Okay.
For me, right, album of the year, Saw Baby, bro.
I have not listened.
Saw Baby's album Sahim is really like that in my opinion. I really love that album. And I would say that like that's my album of the year. And I'm gonna stand on that, right? I'm not gonna give it to Tyler, I'm not gonna give it to Kendrick, nothing like that. I really stand on that being the album of the year, right? Nobody can convince me otherwise. I'm gonna stand on that 127%, right? And niggas know how to deal with that, right? If y'all want a top 5 albums of the year, off the top of my head, I'm gonna give it to you this like this, right? Saw Baby is 1, Chromacopia is up there, Chromacopia is 2, right? Somewhere up there, you gotta put Brat by Charlie XCX, right?
Absolutely.
That was a banger, and I'm not trolling. Niggas might think I'm just saying that for the hoes.
I haven't listened to it, but I feel like Charlie XCX, I be hearing some of her shit, I be like, okay, I fuck with
Exactly, I genuinely fuck with that album, right? That was a good album, right? So how many is that? That's 3? That's, okay, that's 3. We got 3. After that, I gotta put up Faye Webster, Underdressed at the Symphony. I love that album. That was a good album. And then for 4, that's honestly a hard one. But I'm kind of inclined to give it to Skywater. #GG. I really love Skywater. That was a good album. She did her big one. Bleach,
Play,
Rain, Run. Fucking Want to Torture Me Tonight.
Yes, sir. I'm in it. Mercedes. We say she is dropped for the season, baby. Product code keep you hot. I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
That's up there for me.
And baby, my first time. Yeah, that was a good album.
Yeah, I focus on it. That's my 5. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it for you guys. Right, honorable mention: Vultures 1.
Vultures.
Saw Baby, Chromacopia, Brat, Underdressed at the Symphony. #GG. That's my 5.
Unfortunately for me, I wasn't listening to shit that was releasing this year. Like, I don't know what it's been, but I just wasn't. For me, listening to music that drops the day of, or listening to music that's recently dropped, I haven't been feeling that. Like, I gotta be in the vibe for it. Like, I gotta be in the mood to do it, and I haven't been. But I've been going and like just listening to different stuff this year. So I cannot give you a top 5 albums that dropped this year. Just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can comment on what artists I feel like came through this year, and like I could talk about artists this year who have done good shit. I can't give you albums, to be honest.
We gotta run that damn man. Let's
run it. Okay. So let's just talk about grand scheme of things, okay? Kendrick got to be up there somewhere. Yeah. Drake got to be. Nah. Here's the thing, like, J. Cole dropped an album this year.
That was weak as shit. Like, let's be honest.
Wow. I don't know. I might have lied.
Kendrick is up there for me. Tyler also had a very good year, but I think to me my MVP is Playboy Cardi.
I agree. Playboy Cardi's in it. He's like the NBA chooses, and the niggas be dead. So like,
I'm saying this, like Playboy Cardi didn't drop his album this year, right? But I still think of MVP. But I will say this, right? Even if he drops I Am Music next year, I think he's kind of. I don't think he can be MVP next year. If we give him to him this year, even if he drops I Am Music next year, he can't be MVP next year.
Here's the thing. I don't think there's gonna be songs on that drop on iMusic.
Have we heard already?
No, that are gonna rival the amount of excitement and energy that was put in place when the niggas started dropping 2024. Niggas started dropping You're the Moon. Niggas started dropping Hood by Air. Niggas dropped Backrooms. So imagine Trap. He got a feature on a song he didn't even put out on streaming services.
And it was by Travis Scott also had a great 2024.
He did.
He didn't drop anything, but if you talk like concert wise,
mind you, he did put Days Before Rodeo on streaming services this year.
He did.
It's been a good year for like putting music out on streaming services.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody's like, damn, Cardi didn't do shit, so now we gotta make up for it and give everybody the old shit on Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with that heavy. Keep doing that, guys.
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Yeah. The spam, if you want to spam, I'm not going to shout out the spam, but if you want to spam, you will be seeing my music replay for the year today. I know y'all are geek. I'm
excited. I know I'm excited. Okay.
I feel like it's not a full showcase of what I listened to through the year, but that's why I also have an album called 2024. I mean, a playlist called 2024 that is a compilation of all the playlists from the year. I can do a playlist every month, and I just add songs to it, and yeah.
All right, if I'm going to make a prediction, right, I'm predicting that Kim Kardashian is your most listened to artist of the year. Okay? That's all I'm going to say.
That's a good prediction. I'm not going to lie, them first 3 months of the year, nigga, Succubus, Overtime, Hardcore, It's Over, Lose It, nigga, Nightcore 2, Vampire Hour. I was bumping A Great Chaos crazy.
So, yeah, I got to go to that. But I think musically, right, we talked about MVP. Is there any breakout stars you want to talk
about? Shout out Laserdem for having a great first quarter of the year.
Yeah.
After March, the nigga was in the shitter.
But I really think the biggest thing that hurt Laserdem, right, is that people always knew he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And then
he proved it.
Yeah. So,
because Lace Max, unfortunately that was like his peak, bro. Like, you know when you go to the top of the mountain and you just come down, that was Lace Max for him.
The thing that's problematic about that is that Lace Max wasn't even that high of a mountain peak. If you're
right, honest, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But damn, like Mini Stowe. Hold on, let me talk to y'all.
Laserdem that another artist I got to get some props to. They had a phenomenal year. DDG Face Ass. No,
yeah, Face Ass.
Pink Dreads. Facts. I don't know. It's hard to think about it, right? Because I feel like if I give props, it's going to be people who came out later in the year, right? It's like I could say Pretty Fun. I'm not sure if you're tapped with them. Pretty Fun.
I'm not tapped in. I'm sorry.
Georgiana. She had
a good. Did she have a good run or did she have a good run?
Nah, I think she's still in her run. Okay. I would say so.
Shout out Ian. Low key though, because that first part of the year, nigga.
Tyler tried to bury him, but like it didn't work. Shout out El Castillo.
I think it did work.
El Castillo, the nigga with song with Earl.
Nah, Nadiri put me on the Red Lines by him in probably like March, maybe April, like early on.
Shout out my cousin Black Will. He got a song with El Castillo. He put me on to him, and then I shared the gospel type shit. And then he got a song with Earl. He dropped the Fire album.
Mm-hmm.
Mercy, not Mercy.
Shout out Murs.
It'll probably be like top 20 of the year. But yeah, for sure. I don't know. Break artist is kind of hard.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I do think Tyler fucked Ian shit up. Yeah. Because then it made everybody question Ian's music. Yeah, and then after that, the nigga stopped. I stopped hearing about Ian after that.
I think the biggest thing is that Tyler said what we all knew, and then people started feeling bad because they knew it was true.
Right.
I think another breakout artist that I want to give some props to, right, is he was popular before this year, but he really went off this year, Babyface.
Yes.
He dropped
his new album. I've been bumping that shit crazy.
Von off 1700 up good for me too.
Slime, get him, nigga. Shout Shout out to hood rat niggas who's popping off this year. Shout out Baby Chief Do It.
Shout out Yako JJ. Shout out like those artists like Yako JJ, Doo-Wop Kane, who've been making music for a second and got real popular on TikTok and stuff this year.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody who's
shout out Jace.
Shout out everybody who's getting the props that they've been deserved. Shout out them. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Babyface E, bro, like when I first so this album came out November 22nd. I found out about it a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Like I've been bumping.
Shout out Molly Santana.
Yes. Shout out BK the Ruler.
Baby Chief Do It. Shout out Baby Chief Do It, nigga.
Literally said that. Yeah, shout out Baby Chief Do It.
You said that, bro?
Yeah.
But okay, my bad.
Like right before I said shout out the hood rat niggas who've been getting the shine. But it's okay though, because that means we on the same page.
Shout out Skrilla.
Yes.
Skrilla had a good year. Shout out Coney, but not really though, because he don't drop. Shout out Cash Cobain.
Don't shout out Grippy.
No, Grippy, that was J. Cole's fault. The song was good before he added J. Cole.
This is why I feel like J. Cole's like, let me break the ice of this beef. Because he dropped Grippy right around the start of the Kendrick Drake beef.
Bro, shout out Dave Blunt's.
Shout out Lucky. Lucky had a good year this year.
Lucky had a great year. I can't give him breakout artist.
I can't give him.
That's what we're talking about. Lucky to me is closer. I think he'd be like top 10 MVP.
Lucky's breakout was probably like
2022.
Yeah.
When he dropped Flawless Like Me.
Yep.
Because he was only top of the underground, but he been
Lucky, bro. Lucky
he been on that, bro. It's like Lucky kind of like Lucky them there had multiple times he could be breakout artist of the year, which is crazy.
Yeah, Lucky.
One of his freestyles said, "I'm on my third different round. I'm still on 3."
Lucky's like Joel Embiid almost, except Joel Embiid is just ass. Like I was gonna say this because Joel Embiid's been popping.
Nigga. Yeah. Well, no, explain.
Okay, so Joel Embiid, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's been MVP caliber for like the past like 4 or 5 years, right? I feel like that's fair to say.
That's true.
And early in his career, he was nice, but then like he's never been that guy of the league. He's never been that nigga of the league, but he's been amazing throughout. The only difference is like the problem with Joel Embiid is he gets hurt. Lucky doesn't get hurt though. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm just saying in terms of like
I'm being honest, I disagree. But the only reason I disagree is I think Joel Embiid is more cemented as like a number 2 like of his era type. I think Joel Embiid is more comparable to like a I don't want to say Lil Durk, but Lil Durk in the mainstream is really popular, so I would give it to Lil Durk.
Is Joel Embiid like Rod Wave?
I think Lucky is like a I just completely ignored that shit.
I'm sorry.
I think Lucky is like a Donovan Mitchell.
Yes,
because Donovan Mitchell is like
he's been really great for a long time.
Donovan Mitchell was never top 3 in MVP. He's never top 5, but he's getting MVP votes. He's on good teams and
All-Star games.
Everybody knows he's great. It's just he's not quite breaking through to the second threshold.
Yes, there we go. This that was a good, great pull. Great pull.
Like even this year, the Cavs are the best team in the league. Lucky, arguably, Gemini is up there for album of the year. It's top 10 for sure. And it's like he's up there. He's doing good. Everything is good. But it's like, can Lucky really get MVP over Cardi? No. Just like how Donovan Mitchell can't really get MVP over like Jokic.
But also, Lucky put out. Damn, when did he drop Free Wave? Lucky put out Free Wave in 2015. Donovan Mitchell was the top nigga on the Jazz.
Yeah, that's when he got drafted.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's been the top guy. He's been the scorer for a really long time now.
Thanks.
Yeah, let's get into sports.
Because like Lamar Jackson, NFL MVP.
Let's talk about the playoffs for basketball last year. We got to recap it a little bit, you know. So shout out
Ed. I think Anthony Edwards is overrated, but shout out Ed.
He's unfortunately overrated because the hype and the attention that he brings
doesn't match his
it's
skill.
warranted, but at the same time, like, okay, you're not that nigga. You're that nigga, but you're not the fucking LeBron of the fucking.
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not leading a team to a championship. I don't think Anthony Edwards at this moment in his career can be the best the best player on the championship team, and is not gonna go out there and beat the Celtics. I'm not even confident that he could go out there and beat the Nuggets without Karl Anthony Towns, and I'm not confident that he could beat the Mavericks. He couldn't last year, and that's okay, right?
Yeah,
if the players that are better than you are Luka, Tatum, like Luka, Tatum, Jokic, like Giannis, like these type of players, you're still in a great conversation, but you need to accept that, right?
You have to, like, you are excellent, great player. You're not the top nigga yet, and like Nadiri said, that's okay because you're still top. He's top 15, top 20 in the league.
Yeah,
easily.
and you're young, like you can.
But you're
be
not
up there.
top 8 in the league right now. I can name. I think I can name 8 niggas in the league who I would pick this year before I pick Ant. I don't know. That's actually he's close though. He's close,
especially this year because this year injuries, all that stuff. He's been on the court and he's been good, right? For me,
unfortunately, I'm still picking Bron. Personally,
I'm still taking Brown, KD, and Steph. I'm taking all 3
because at the end of the day, they got that experience that Ant is lacking. That would make him great.
Now, I will admit, right? If you put any of them niggas on the Timberwolves, they're probably cooks because like Brown is not taking Rudy Gobert to the finals. Not at this stage in his career. He's 40.
If he was gonna take Rudy Gobert to the finals this year, he would have been took Anthony Davis' ass.
Yeah, facts. But in their current situations,
but also they both need the ball. Anthony Edwards needs the ball to be effective.
100%.
A lot of the great like KD doesn't only need the ball to be effective because he's gonna draw people in, and more than that, he's gonna fucking score every time if he got to. Anthony Edwards, he's I don't want to say he's inconsistent, but he's not consistent enough on a major scale to where he's gonna be the guy who brings the team to the championship. I feel like that's what Nadiri been saying, but that's literally how I take it.
But I will say this, right? If you talk about from a pure media and pop culture standpoint, sports wise, he's up there.
It has to be. He's nearing the face of the league. Because he's a nigga from the hood who's really great at basketball. Yeah, but not to say he's a hood rat, but like
that's what people have been wanting though.
Right.
Real shit. Like they wanted somebody like that to get behind. But I think if you talk about MVPs of sports, right, another person we gotta talk about Caitlin Clark, right? Caitlin Clark did something for the WNBA that people thought could never be done.
Now listen.
I can smell that cologne from
if you know me, you know what I'm saying? You know I don't even really respect white people as a race. So giving props to this white woman for basketball is insane to me. But I will say, Caitlin Clark like Nadiri said, there's something amazing for the WNBA. Niggas don't want to say it. Niggas don't want to admit it. But without her, the WNBA is going to keep failing more than it currently is. Yeah. And, bro, what clip was it? I think the Chicago Sky was playing, right? And the tickets went crazy high.
Oh, yeah, when they played the Indiana Fever. But when they don't play the Indiana Fever, you can basically right. Just tickle one of the security guards. He probably let you in.
And she cold as fuck from the 3. But that's an interesting thing because Paige came to play Marquette, the girls team, and the Marquette team's tickets, like the girls team tickets, they are like cheap as fuck. Paige came to town. The bitch was $100. I'm like, damn, like
literally. I reminds me of when I saw Enrique Agumbawale play against Marquette a couple years ago. It's not to the exact same degree because obviously Caitlin Clark and Paige Buchers are more of, you know what I mean, they're bigger stars than Enrique Agumbawale, but like similar aspect where Enrique is from Milwaukee, so that's another reason why the tickets right. Caitlin Clark is up there, Anthony Edwards. If we're talking Olympics, you got to talk Steph Curry.
Oh my God. God. I was watching that game. You watched the shot that went in that turned that nigga on.
Really, you can tell.
Like he shot that bitch. He came down the court, did his little freaky shit, started moving his body around. I was like, oh, this nigga's active. Nigga started putting up shots against 3 defenders, and the mouse is going in.
Like Steph, bro, he's really crazy. We literally recorded the day that happened. Shout out episode 8. I'm gonna let you finish. We recorded that day, and that was like, it was crazy, bro.
We tried not to make that the only thing we talked about that day. I remember having a conversation because it was that crazy.
Steph Curry is one of those athletes where you see him do some shit and it's like you're getting older, but it makes you feel like you're a little ass kid again. Because Steph Curry started doing that like 2015, 2016 when I was like 10, when I was like 9. That's when Steph Curry made me like. I've always loved sports. Steph Curry made me love the sport of basketball. Without Steph Curry, I don't even know if I would know what I want to be. Because my career, I want to talk about sports. I want to talk about basketball as a career. Steph Curry made me fall in love with basketball. And it sounds like I'm glazing him, but I'm dead ass. That nigga made me fall in love with the sport as a young nigga because he was doing crazy shit. Bro.
That's real. And it was amazing to watch because the nigga LeBron brought the ball up, right? Passed it to Steph. Steph passed it to KD. KD get that bitch, passed it right back because Steph is on fire.
He knew what time he was on.
Niggas was setting. I haven't seen LeBron set a screen and roll for a nigga, screen and pick and pop for a nigga as much as Kyrie.
Literally, bro.
That he did that with Steph, bro. That was amazing.
Like, and literally speaking of Brown and Steph, bro, somebody got to make it happen, right? I think Steph
At this point,
I think Steph deserves to retire as a Warrior. But the way that the Warriors are looking, the way that the Lakers are looking, the Lakers just made a good trade. I'll give them that. The way that both teams are looking, like I want to see it, and both players are getting old as fuck to the point where it's like, if it don't happen in the next year or two, even when it does happen, it's going to be significantly watered down.
They should go on a tour. LeBron and Steph should go to a team together.
But that retirement
go
tour
back.
would be crazy.
They LeBron and Steph should either Steph should join the Lakers or LeBron should join the Warriors.
I prefer LeBron
first season, and then either way, LeBron goes to Cleveland for his last year. Steph goes to Golden State for the last year and just have that retirement tour because both of them deserve it.
They both deserve it.
Now KD's a fucking slimy ass nigga, so wherever he retires at is where he retires.
I'm gonna be honest, right? If the NBA introduces an expansion team, I do believe that one of the teams is gonna be in Seattle. The Thunder have already said that they would give Seattle their history back because you know that they took it. I do believe that KD deserves to retire a Supersonic if it happens because he never did anything slimy to the Sonics.
If the Seattle Supersonics
come back, KD should have his retirement tour on that team.
KD, Steph, Steph, and LeBron should go to the Supersonics. Actually, no.
I disagree with that one.
They wouldn't be a good team, but it would be amazing. It would be amazing to see that. I don't want to see LeBron, Steph, and KD on the team. I want to see LeBron and Steph on the team.
LeBron and Steph is like a match made in heaven. Adding KD is like, all right, we're doing so. It's just
because now that nigga has
once you add KD, it becomes a fan fiction.
Here's the problem: LeBron and Steph can both run the point, so they don't need the ball. KD needs the ball. Kobe needs the ball. MJ needs the ball. The niggas that would work with them is like a Jaylen Brown could work well with them. Cause that nigga, he gonna get rebounds, he gonna drive to the paint. If you need to get a bucket, he can go get you a bucket.
He gets you a bucket.
Jimmy Butler, damn near. Nah, that nigga needs the ball too.
Jimmy Butler can't shoot. Right. Jaylen Brown can knock down a shot.
So they need bigs who can shoot. They need like
Brook Lopez face ass. They need Miles Turner. Miles Turner will go crazy on that team.
They need Jokic. I want to see LeBron, Steph, and Jokic on the team.
That actually is becoming a fan fiction again.
I want to see LeBron, Steph, Jokic. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Kyrie, wait on me. And at power forward, okay, Lauri Markkanen.
I like the team. It's just like the bench is gonna be me and you, nigga.
Fuck it. We gonna get a ring. They're playing 42 minutes a game.
Yeah. And we're not playing the extra 6, right? They're gonna have to sign like Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul.
Oh, that Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, Zaya Wade, and
no, Zaya Wade in the WNBA. You gotta get Zaire.
Right, okay.
You gotta get Bronny.
And Kaden Curry coming off the bench.
Kaden Curry for sure. Bronny and put Deuce on there, but put Deuce.
Yeah, Deuce, Chris Paul's son, Rajon Rondo's son. Fuck it, just have all the little niggas on the bench. Get them niggas like
next to us, bro. The bench is gonna be a bunch of little niggas on the bench, bro.
And they gonna be frying.
And none of us can check in.
And guess what they gonna be frying? Damn, who's a trash ass team? The Trailblazers and shit. The Wizards and shit.
Oh, nigga, I would get Jordan Poole 47. That nigga don't play no defense. I'll be step back. You never.
All right. So
Steph Curry get hurt, you get your start.
They gonna get fucking hurt playing 42 minutes. Damn.
Yeah, nah, that's just they gonna play 42 minutes for like 3 games. You got
the first half. They just got to ball out the first half, bro.
Well, Chris Paul, Melo, and us do our shit. Keep Jokic in.
Yeah, keep Jokic in. Jokic can play 40 minutes, bro.
Yeah, you can play 40 minutes. You might have to put
Cannon.
You might have to play Cannon Curry the last 8, the next 8.
Bronny and Cannon Curry. Holy back.
No, you could, bro. You know you gotta have on that team, bro. Klay Thompson, bro.
Klay Thompson coming in with the second team is nasty.
Klay coming off the bench. He's allowed to play center too. Cause I ain't gonna lie.
Oh God, this is a small.
We running crazy small ball.
This is replicating the Warriors small ball lineup with fucking Andre Iguodala at the 5.
We got JaVale McGee, bro.
Yes, JaVale McGee. They need to
already played with.
They gotta get Zaza Pachulia to come out of retirement.
JaVale literally played with LeBron, Steph, and Yoke.
Yes,
and Yoke.
They gotta get Dwight Howard and shit.
He done there play with
He played with Brian.
he done there play with Mark in there too.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be because he spent some time in Cleveland, and I don't know if it was the year that Mark
I think it
was
was.
in Cleveland.
It might have been 1 year. It might have been a 1 year overlap. It might have been 2017, 28, or 2018, 2019. No, 27, 2018.
No, it was the year. It was the year before. The year before they got marketing.
Damn.
He played with fucking Thon Maker. Oh my god.
They got to get Tony Snell coming off that bench.
Tony Snell, fucking
Will
Matthew
Barton.
Dellavedova.
Yes, Dellavedova.
Deli would go crack cook.
Shout out.
You know who you need? Jeremy Lin.
Yes, Jeremy Lin.
That team gonna be old as fuck.
So now we're making a movie that is just gonna be niggas in the crying. Niggas gonna be crying. It's gonna be like Endgame. Niggas just bringing back niggas to bring back niggas, bro.
Literally. Somebody go.
Bill Russell. All right.
Have his ashes at the 15 man. Sign the nigga, put that nigga on the 2-way.
A 2-way is crazy.
Yeah, fucking ashes on the 2-way contract is devious, bro.
I mean, he's probably MVP of the Heaven League right now.
He's not beating Kobe, nigga.
Kobe's in heaven? Let's talk about it. All right.
It depends if what happened in Colorado was true or not. Okay.
Unfortunately, there's not really many soccer updates. The World Cup was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Football has been kind of meh.
Football, Patrick Devil Magic. Fuck Taylor Swift. Fuck Taylor Swift.
You good.
Yeah, fuck Taylor Swift. Simon, put in the clip. Mr. Henderson.
Oh, shit.
Simon, put in the clip. Yeah, you know what to do, man.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Shout out Lamar Jackson. Shout out Josh Allen. Shout out the fucking Detroit Lions. Let's save the football talk for Super Bowl because that's gonna be around my birthday. Shout out Tyler the Creator. If any bad hoes want to come with me to Destroy Lonely or Tyler the Creator, no, Destroy Lonely. Hit my jack. We can plan it. I got VIP balcony tickets. Babe, I really want you to go with me, so might as well make it happen, right?
Yeah. Okay. We know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. You talk about Evil Twin?
Yeah. Anyway, so
yeah,
we got to end it off.
No,
2024.
Oh, self recaps, right?
Self recap.
Okay, yeah. I thought you was about to end the fucking podcast. I was pissed.
Okay, 2024, right? So what I learned in 2024, right? That you have to trust in yourself, right? You have an idea, you have something like that, right?
Let's talk about it.
Like God puts you in a position to trust Him and yourself. Those are the people you got to trust the most, right? And I trusted that. Like this year, I trusted myself a lot. And what I learned is that like I'm really that guy. Like,
right?
You know what I mean? Like I started a podcast. I was like, I started a podcast. I want to do this. I'm doing TV at my school and shit, bro. I trusted myself.
God will make a way.
Bros over hoes for life. Trust yourself. Bros over hoes.
Yes.
And, if you can find, if there's two bad bitches out there who want to be in a throuple with me, send them over here. Can't be loyal. I need two bitches. Send them. Now I'm telling you, I could be loyal.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I could like get more in depth.
Yeah, we can get more in depth in a second.
I
feel like let's get basic, and then if we want to go in depth, I like telling about lore. This year was something crazy. Kind of similar to that trust yourself. Like this year taught me a lot about myself, and like who I want to be in the world, and like only people like who I give a fuck about their opinion is my guys, my family. I mean, some of my family, right? So of course, parents, close relatives, but it's the guys. It's the guys in my family because, and when I say the guys, I don't mean the 30 niggas I'm cool with at school. I mean the 18 niggas in my life. You know what I'm saying? Nadiri, FF, nigga, ODR nigga, Reaper's Rico. That's the fucking guys. And
1B.
Yeah, 1B.
1B.
And shout out JD Stacking. Right. But like there's the one-off niggas, you know what I'm saying? There's always a couple dudes who's not in my mobs who I'm gonna ride with. Mm-hmm. But like other than the 20 people, and I'm gonna say 20, 25 because I got other friends who aren't in the cliques, you know what I'm saying? But that's who I'm worried about because they have my best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, this year taught me that it's me, it's the guys, and if you want to get added into my life, I got to see what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's but yeah, it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot, but I'm very thankful for it. Yeah, I gotta be me. You know what I'm saying? The fashion game went up crazy this year.
Nah, facts. That's for both of us too.
Literally,
You both went crazy, bro.
like
Shout out birthday for this.
Niggas be like, Hendo, I was gonna wear rings, but then I thought I looked gay. I was like, well, get you some rings that like not ring like these hoes, like these are just rings.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even think that there's necessarily rings that make you gay. What makes you gay is if you gay, my nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
literally. I agree with that. As a nigga who paints my nails, as a nose piercer, all that stuff, right? I think it's really how you rock it, bro. Because if you got confidence, right,
it don't matter.
The girl's gonna respect it no matter what. If you walk up to a girl with cheetah print nails, all that stuff, you might even be a little zet, like you know what I mean. But like, if you still like confident in yourself and you know what you want, no girl can really question you, bro.
And like with that, like this year also taught me humbleness versus confidence versus arrogance. Just because you're humble does not mean you're not confident. And just because you're confident does not mean you're arrogant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some real shit. If you don't get it, if you like, what's he talking about? You got a lot of life to keep living and keep
But he
understanding.
really dropping jewels. Facts. Shout out the.
But like, yeah. Just because you're, damn, I gotta say that shit again. Just because you humble does not mean you're not confident. And just because you're confident does not mean you're arrogant. Shit.
I feel that's one of the best shit you ever drop. When they like,
is there more to say?
bro. I don't know, bro. I feel like that's really like that might be THT motto. That's some shit.
I feel like in the YouTube bio, Instagram bio,
put that on the shirt.
We got to do humbleness, confidence. We got humbleness. Damn, I don't know. Humbleness plus confidence does not equal arrogance. Something like that. We just gonna put the words in our bio.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like, damn, I wanted to like be like, oh, this is what I did in 2024. But if you know me, at the end of the day, you know what I'm on.
Mm-hmm. We really could go more in depth, but like,
damn, like this feels.
Shit, but like, I don't know.
That felt like a perfect.
That felt like really good ending.
So I feel like let's get into some shout outs as we do.
Shout out Grandma, bro. What's her birthday?
Shout out Grandma.
Bro. Shout out my grandma.
Shout out your grandma. Shout out my grandma for keep living through all the bullshit. If you know, you know. I don't even want to get into it, but like, shout out her for persevering. Shout out my Dukes for persevering. Shout out Pops for been persevering my whole life. Big Rob, bro. Shout out Big Rob, bro.
Shout out Big Rob, bro.
Shout out. I don't even remember your dad's name. Like,
shout out Demian. Nah, shout out.
That sounds crazy, but
it's bro. There's a reason why I know his dad's name. You don't know my dad's name. This type of shit, like.
But like, that doesn't mean I don't know Nadiri's dad. Nadiri's dad, that's like Aunt Lucky. Like, but like, I don't see the nigga.
That nigga Aunt as fuck. I was at a it was Christmas, right? And my dad is my cousin's like, bro, dad Aunt as fuck. Cause that nigga in the corner on his phone playing his phone loud as shit.
Bro, every time we in the car, I'm carting that nigga. He's listening to highlights and shit. Like
he's listening to it, bro.
But like, hey, that's where Nadiri get it from, bro.
Nah, facts. My pops really, my dad, like, shout out my dad for real, because I was talking about how Steph Curry found me, like, loving basketball, but me and my dad done had Bucks season tickets, like, going to every game since I was in 5th grade.
Right.
And, like, seeing that much basketball year-round also makes you love it, bro, and it also makes it to where I can give an analysis, I can give an opinion, and, it means something, because I watch games, I see all this, I see that, you know what I mean?
And then not be bullshit.
Exactly. Like, some niggas go out there, they just be saying bullshit, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Mobs. I shouted y'all out earlier. Like I said, shout out all the girls I've.
Yeah, shout out the guys.
Shout out the girls I've texted. Shout out the girls I've called. Shout out Fine Shit.
Yeah, shout out any girl with a septum, but specifically,
all right.
I love septum, bro.
Shout out,
bro. If you watching, you know who he is. But like, shout out all girls with septum.
Shout out any girl that can give me new knowledge. Like, shout out any girl that can make me think about life differently.
Shout out any girl that have like a great.
That's more attractive than the face to me. Like,
shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out the hoes. But even more than the host, shout out all my girlfriends, like my female
Yes.
friends.
Shout out Ellie, Layla, because we talk more than LAY. She kind of the ops. I don't know, like Layla, like okay, Layla, and then Layla. Okay, Layla doesn't reach out, but like that's fucked up. But Layla reaches out. That's gang them. That's phone them grave.
Nah, facts.
Shout out everybody I got closer with this year.
Facts, bro. Shout out Imani. Shout out Nevaeh. Shout out Zalay. Shout out Zaria.
Zalay, I feel like you the ops, bro. I don't know why. I feel like you be beefing with me for no reason. She posted a photo on her spam of her shoot. I said, okay, Caitlin Clark. I thought that was funny. I couldn't miss the chance to troll. But yeah, Zalay, like I don't know what I did to you, bro, but I don't really appreciate the beef.
Shout out Jordan. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if you identify as a girl anymore, but still shout out you.
I don't know Jordan.
Man, she's no there. They're low and not the way.
Okay.
I'll say that. Yeah.
Shout out Raphael, Blank Slate. Shout out Jaden, repenting your sins. I mean Justin, repenting your sins. Because I was gonna say JD stacking, and then
It's okay. Shout out John, bro. Shout out John Bull III.
Shout out Tyler.
Shout out Tyler. Shout out Rosie.
Deshaun.
Shout out Tenex. Shout out Dio, bro. I went to Texas this year. Shout out my guy.
Hey, Deshaun, I still beat your ass.
Bro, shout out Jose and them. Shout out Jose, Christian, Desmond, all them.
Shout out
the Bummer.
Shout out C-Roy. Shout out Lamar.
Shout out C-Roy, bro. Shout out Derek, bro. Shout out Derek Caden.
Shout out Derek. Shout out Fox Fines.
Shout out Fox Fines. Shout out episode
Shout out unreleased.
Episode Yandi. That's what we're gonna call it. Yeah.
Shout out Baby Keem for not dropping an album this year. Shout out Isaiah Shaw for not dropping an album this year.
Shout out Cardi for
not dropping an album this year.
Fucking hating his fans.
Shout out Italy and the Italian hoes for welcoming me. Real tick. I got like 6 Italian hoes on Instagram right now. But like, I don't text them or nothing. But like, they follow me and follow back. Like, that's the mob.
Yeah, nah, facts, bro. Shout out Hendo, bro. That's my nigga.
Shout out Nadiri, my nigga.
That's my nigga for real, bro.
Okay, wow.
No, chill.
I wasn't expecting hard R today.
I didn't even say hard R. So that's my nigga for real.
No, you said that's my nigga for real. Oh, it sounded like hard R. Sorry. Yeah. Shout out new experiences.
That's my guy.
Yeah, shout out the King ho. Shout out King.
I was at a King basketball game. Shit, niggas won by like 40, bro. 40
yeah, shout out King. I love King.
The game was high key terrible, bro. Like no cap. Bro, yeah, shout out them, bro. Shout out Mills. Shout out Cougars.
Yes, shout out Cougars. Shout out Emiliano. That was a bad segue. That was a terrible segue.
You did that.
Shout out Emiliano. Shout out Aiden. Shout out Simba. Shout
out Miss Pasha, bro. I got my driver's license this year.
Shout out Miss Cole.
Shout out not having a car.
Shout out Mr. Gore. Shout out.
Shout out Miss Gore. Shout out them niggas, bro. Shout them niggas out, bro. Shout out the first ever bleep.
Yes, shout out the first ever bleep. Shout out
my grandfather, bro. We shouted out too many old heads. We didn't shout out my grandfather.
Yes.
Shout out Mike Morgan.
Shout out
NFL star.
Yeah, shout out my granddad too. You the real MVP.
Facts.
Shout out photography. Shout out the camera. Shout out niggas copying my swag. Shout out DJing. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out niggas copying. So, do we name drop?
I mean,
shout out Summer. Yeah.
Oh no, she watches the pods actually.
She knows that you started taking pictures before her.
Yeah, she knows. She already knows she the ops with that shit.
So like,
yeah, it's whatever. But like, I just want to say that before you says anything like too crazy.
No, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I was gonna say something crazy. I had to remind myself. I was gonna like violate.
He was gonna say something crazy to me. I wasn't even gonna violate. I was really just like.
But like, that's my ego and competition talking. Shout out having an ego, but not being an egomaniac. And shout out understanding the concept of being a human and not faking it. Because that's the other thing I learned this year. Like, niggas love to fake it. Like,
shout out Hendo playing fake jamming in the car. Shout out Sexy Red.
Yeah, I did play Sexy Red.
Well, I fuck with Sexy Red. I'm not judging him. I was judging him for Taylor Swift, but I'm not judging him for Sexy Red.
I didn't play Taylor Swift in the car.
Shout out the clip, man.
That's AI. If you made it this far in the vid,
shout out you, nigga.
Shout out you.
Comment your name. We're gonna shout out you in the next pod.
Yes. Comment your name. We're gonna shout out you in the next pod. If you type which one of us you prefer, drop if you made this far, drop 2025 or your name in the comments. Share this to 6 friends. If you share this to 6 friends, I'll buy you 16 Jolly Ranchers. Shout out me giving up Jolly Ranchers in 2025.
She's lying.
I'm not.
Lying. Shout out lying. Shout out Hendo saying he's gonna quit trolling. This is a pure liar, bro.
Nigga, I'm done trolling the 20. This is the last day I have to troll. Inshallah, this is the last day I'm trolling.
This nigga, he not even Muslim.
No, but inshallah means if Allah wills it. I'm asking Allah to will, like I'm asking Him to give me the proper, like.
Inshallah, a bad bitch. My bad. I think I used it wrong. Shut up.
Shout out praying to God, but not it being defined by Christianity, Judaism, Islam, or Hindi. Shout out just praying to a higher power. Shout out knowing and understanding. Shout out.
Bro, shout out having like a unique relationship with God, bro. Like everybody got like you know what I mean? Everybody don't got the same God. Everybody don't pray the same way. Everybody don't reach out the same way. But everybody, I think you should have a relationship with some form.
And shout out knowing that what happens for a reason.
Facts.
This one girl dropped a jewel on me, bro. She said, she was like, man, what she said? She said,
bro, shout out, this has to be our longest pod.
Probably.
We can't cut out anything either.
Yeah, this is good pod.
Great.
Shout out, she said, I don't say I can't wait for something because I can wait and I should be patient.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
And like that's real because like you can just say you're excited for something. You don't say I can't wait because you have to wait. That was something I was like, wow, that was very profound.
I actually fuck with that, real shit.
So I think I'm gonna hire her as my spiritual advisor. No, it's something chill. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy.
Something chill. That's not crazy.
Yeah, but shout out her for
Shout out my nail tech. Shout out Cheetah for it.
Shout out not having a cut being crispy. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I don't have a cut either or a retwist.
But you have a New Balance ski, so like you're automatically valid.
And I got my ear pierced. That's another reason I wore. I was like, I don't got a retwist, and I can show my ear piercing. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I feel like
shout outs, bro.
Shout outs. I feel like that's what makes the pod.
Yeah. I miss shout out. Shout out, like, comment, and subscribing. Make sure it happens. We really we want to get monetized one day.
During the shout outs, maybe we'll throw some photos on of the year. During the shout outs. And we'll just put photos on there instead of us talking about it. Thanks. So with that being said, is there any last remarks from me?
I don't really, bro. Just shout out if you made it this far, even if you didn't make it this far, but you watched in general. If you're subscribed, you like, you're following.
If you subscribe, you follow us on Instagram. If you repost, if you comment, if you like even
because you're supporting somebody's passion, you're supporting somebody's dream. You don't have to. There's a lot of niggas who don't support.
Like there's a lot of niggas.
Shout out you for real.
Shout out. So like I said before, we get into our outro. Humbleness does not mean you're not confident. And just because you're confident does not mean you're arrogant. With that being said, THC family, for the last, that is crazy. Wow.
It
was bad. It was bad.
It's still bad?
No, you good. With that being said, you do not have to go home.
But you can't stay here.
THC family, we love you. Thank you for a great 2024.
Love you, bro. We love y'all.
2025 is going to be better than ever.
2025 be dropping fire collabs, fire pod.
Remember, tell us who you want to see in the next pod in the comments below. THC vlogs coming soon because we're going to start vlogging. Yes, we love y'all boys and girls. Stay crispy, stay fly. If you broke, get your money up. Any means necessary. Slow grind is better than no grind.
Thanks, bro. Shout out y'all, bro. Love y'all, bro.
I would keep going, but like it's time.
THC out, bro.